And I got to start this off, Tim, because you're going to love this so much with some Cory Booker. Are you fully ready for Mr. Googly Eyes? I am Spartacus.
I am
Cory Booker.
I'm never ready for Cory Booker, but let's do this.
Let's do it,
Rip
Dr.
that Band-Aid
Button-Pusher.
off.
But I do know when we target the small percentage of people in my city who have records of violence, we've been able to have incredible results. That's why I think you and I, if I was mayor and you were my U.S. attorney, we could have done some good by targeting what the problem is.
Huh?
What? Wait a minute. No.
Huh?
So this is Cory Booker.
It's
Tim.
not the guns?
It's weird, right? Because this some context for the people here, and this is important. This is in a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing last week, called by Democrats proposing for gun control, and he just said that. I'm very confused.
You know, look.
I mean, my initial take, you'd think he's a Republican.
You know what's wild? Have you been following some of the stuff that Fetterman's been saying lately? It's scary,
yes.
right? Like he's making sense.
We're upside
Right?
down.
And so
What
now
is that?
Booker-
Were we all punked?
I know, right? Now Booker is saying this, which is literally the right thing. Like target the criminal, doesn't say it's the gun. What? I mean,
What?
and then Bill Maher. There's something going on here.
Something's up. Something's afoot. No, that's exactly right, Tim. When you hear people like this, and in full transparency, when I sent this clip over to Katie, because she covered this as well last week, she said, wait a minute, hold on. I thought he was anti-gun. He is. Like, he literally has put out gun control bill after gun control bill after gun control bill. He put out, just reissued something beginning of November, all about requiring licensure to own has to be re-upped every 5 years. Training is mandatory. It can be revoked by the state. Red flag laws are built in. This guy is no friend of the Second Amendment whatsoever. And he says this? Like, does Shannon know? Because I think she needs to.
Did he walk it back at any point?
I mean, I have not heard a word about him backing up. This is the same hearing where you've got things going down with Sheldon Whitehouse saying muskets are less dangerous and impactful than AR-15s. You've got Blumenthal in there talking about Ethan's Law, and then Booker starts talking, and we're like, "Are you reading the? Are you reading the wrong script,
dude? You're in the wrong meeting.
You're in the wrong meeting and reading the wrong teleprompter. You're helping us out." It is mind-boggling because it is the minority of criminals who are violent who are the problem.
Yep.
We all know
We've been
it.
saying it forever.
Everyone knows it.
You know how they, like I've said before, they disassociate the gun from the criminal and focus on the gun. It's gun violence. It's the gun problem. It's the guns. These are all things that they say over and over again. And then he stands up and goes, you know, if we could, I know where the problem is. If we target that problem, we can fix it. What?
Right? Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not jiving.
Yeah.
Something doesn't make sense.
He banged his head.
Exactly, Dr. Button Pusher. Glorious. What is happening? What is happening? And like you said, Fetterman's out there like, yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy between George Santos and Bob Menendez in the Senate. We should probably get him out too.
Yeah.
What?
I know. It's like,
what? Cue Bill Maher. Democrats are screwed.
I know.
Almost said something else.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm like, what is happening across the spectrum?
I know, man. It's not making a whole lot of sense. It's almost like they've been so beaten down by the truth that it's gotten into them and it's starting to sneak out every once in a while. They don't quite acknowledge the fact it's there yet, but it's trying to get out.
No, I love it. I love it. That's what it is, Tim. I think you're onto something. We're just being so effective that they're coming to our side. The people who have built their entire careers on gun control and have all the funding from the dark gun control lobby money. They're all of a sudden coming to our side. Or it might be election season soon. I don't know.
It could be the whole election because it seems like politicians get these moments of clarity leading up to elections, and then right after the election, they go right back to being stupid.
It's so odd. It's so odd how we get the best politicians in the world right before they get to be rehired. It's so odd.
And they go right back to doing nothing or doing bad.
And then they go right back to being stupid or nothing. One of the comments on my channel on this was probably the best comment. They were like, someone's checks didn't clear.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
What lobby
I thought that was a good opener.
Maybe the NRA's
yeah, I
check
don't know.
cleared. You never know.
It is.
Maybe it's the
It
fact
is,
of the
it
check
is.
clearing.
You
Who
never
knows?
know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe the bribe money didn't come in yet, so they had to like throw a little shot across the bow, be like, "It is those violent criminals."
I am a
Money
politician.
clears. It's the guns.
I am a politician. I will flip flop. Pay me or I flip flop.
Exactly. I'm getting a little wishy-washy. I'm gonna need that check.
Getting a little
to clear.
weak in the knees over here. I'm going to
That's
send
right,
you an
right.
email
It's a
from the
lot
Hunter
of
Biden
pressure.
laptop demanding money here shortly.
Exactly. Second Legacy's really putting a lot of pressure on me. Oh, that money sure would help. Yeah, good Lord. Well, that was a good way to open up. A little bit of, excuse me?
Yeah.
Come again?
It's always good
But-
when an anti-gunner comes over to the light side.
The light
Even for a
side and then
moment.
goes right back. And then jumps right back.